Welcome to Haugen Racing, guys. So today we're looking at, I want to butcher his name, Piotr Wiecek. I think that was close. So he was, and I hate even saying this because I feel like I'm downplaying him, but he was the other guy in the Worthouse drift team with James Deane when they came to Formula Drift. And as I say that, he won rounds himself and beat James Deane. Like, Piotr is an absolute animal, and I feel like he does not get nearly enough credit. So he's his own standalone guy, but that's how a lot of you might know him. So without further ado, let's get started. So this is actually a super recent video. He's preparing for Driftmasters European Championship, which looks super rad, by the way. I believe this is his same S15 that he had in the US. So I kind of forgot he drifts left-hand drive. I find that interesting. Okay, so one of the things I kept harping on with James Deane is how smooth his steering inputs are. Same exact thing here. Like, the other thing that I keep noticing, and I'd like you guys to see, is like, look how simple the car build is. I mean, just in the inside, for example, like, he doesn't have a breather system, he doesn't have a cool suit. It's like bare bones, just like what you need. I think that's part of what leads to him and James' success, and a lot of other drivers that kind of follow that same thing. I mean, that car looks so planted. And this is, like, the nice thing is this is a car that he used for 3 seasons in Formula Drift. I mean, it is very, very well developed, and it's a smart move to take it to Driftmasters for sure. Okay.
Can we talk about that flick entry?
I love like the super quick handbrake pull, like it was just enough. I know I harp on that a lot, but he just used it just the minimal amount, what he needed to, because handbrake slows you down, right? It's an adjustment tool, but it does slow you down. So he's definitely a man of speed, let's say. I mean, that thing is just flying through this track.
Well, speed is good for business.
Look at that aggressive flick entry. God damn it, I love that. That was sick. Little handbrake to kind of slow him down there. But it's like, oh, that flick was just gangster. Okay, so this is like a legendary matchup. This is James Deane and Piotr in Monroe, Washington, in the top 4. Piotr's leading and James in the chase. He was also a really, really high qualifying driver, and so you guys have probably heard me talk about this before, but like, to get a good chase run, James Deane actually fell back there a little bit, but to get a good chase run, you need a really good lead run. And so it's like, James, I mean, these guys drive together all the time. He can count that James is gonna be exactly where he needs to be. All right, now we got James in the lead and Piotr in chase. This is where it gets sick. A little bobble there, but he is freaking on him. He is stuck to the side of his car. I'm telling you, like, he is so, like, in my opinion, he does not get the credit he deserves, because that was just an animal chase run on that bank. Like, you guys can't imagine how freaking fast that is and how much skill that takes, and he was just freaking on him.
Speed and power, a lot.
Okay, so this is a little older video, but I really liked that it was on board, and so we could kind of see all his hand controls and what he's doing. I'm like trying to figure out what car he's in, but it doesn't matter. Look how smooth his steering is. This is such a gnarly track too. Holy shit. 2 hands on the steering wheel. Anybody want to talk about it? Okay, so we're back to Driftmasters European Championship, and can I just say, I think it's so cool. Let me back up real quick. That Piotr has a Drift R34, and it's like his bay. And I actually didn't even know, honestly, until like way after I had mine, and maybe just in the last year. I was like, holy shit, he has an R34 too, and he fucking loves it. There's only one problem though. It's 2 JZ swapped. Yes, I LS swapped mine, but it's like, if you're gonna stick with the turbo inline 6, why don't you go RB? I don't know. But it kind of brings me back to that like recipe type thing that I've been talking about lately, because I feel like it's a really valid point. If he knows how to drift a 2JZ and he knows how to set it up, he continues to do that over and over and over again, and it leads to success. So I don't blame him. I just feel like I gotta talk shit a little bit. This is kind of what I was talking about too with the courses. Like his courses are like way more wild. They're not nearly as fast or as high impact, but like they're way more wild, like in the technicality and kind of like a big turn into a small turn and a switchback and things like that. So it is definitely entertaining to watch. Okay, so now we got Piotr in the chase. This will be good. That car just looks good too. Like, so kind of notice the difference. He is close on him and he's getting tight. Oh, he's freaking spun out on him. God. I was trying to make a point there. Look how freaking close he is. Piotr's an animal, I'm telling you. He's so good in the chase. If I had to do like a comparison, which I'm not trying to do, I feel like maybe James Deane is a little better qualifying driver, but like, I don't know, Piotr could potentially be a better chase driver. Like, he's brutal in the chase. And that's what I love. Like, qualifying's cool, but you're by yourself. Like, chase is what it's all about. Look at that shit. And okay, so it's one thing to go up and touch and be that close, but then to like hold it throughout the whole turn, crazy. That was sick. So did you notice there? Like, so watch how he timed that. So he's super close here, and he's anticipating where he's gonna transfer, and then he dives in. I mean, you could literally see the surge in the camera, like it looked like it zoomed. He literally was like, whoop. You're kind of transferring before the lead driver, so you're anticipating it, and you're in a way transferring before they are, and then like popping up in the pocket after they transfer. And again, and like, what's cool to watch is like just covering the left foot brake, but like nothing crazy on the handbrake. Just like doing what he needs to do is just like stick in the pocket. All right, guys. Well, that was Piotr Wiecek. I'm sorry if I said his name wrong. Who should we check out next, though? I know there's so many other drivers out there, and I know you guys have other drivers that are your favorite drivers. So comment below. Let me know. I want to go check them out. If you guys want to support our channel, HaugenRacing.com. You can check out all our merch. Go watch our other reaction videos and our vlogs. We have massive plans for next year, and I'm just so excited. We'll be documenting it all right on the channel. So make sure you subscribe and stick around, and we'll see you guys in a couple days. Peace.